Yo, what up? My name is Don, and today we're going to be checking out the World of Warcraft Threads of Destiny video that they put out just over a week ago. They've been putting out a lot of content and building a lot of hype for the War Within, which is going to release in just over a week from now. So this video might give us some insight as to what one can expect going into the game. So with that being said, let's hop right in.
Slender is the strand that guides our destiny, known only by true sacrifice. In our kingdom of Azj-Kahet, no one understood this sacrifice more than Queen Neferis, my mother.
Oh,
I saw this when the Black Empire came to conscript us for their last stand at Ny'alotha.
bruh.
My mother refused them.
For this treachery, your line will sever itself. This kingdom will wither with the waning of your worth.
Oh, the goosebumps are huge.
Strength defined us that day. And in that moment, we felt destined for greatness. But in the years that followed,
Oh my goodness.
our greatness was tarnished. Look at them out there. Wretched, starving.
I am not immune to our people's suffering. I believe better days will come.
Not if you keep failing to seize the moment. What was the point of you freeing our future, only to leave us buried in the past?
You comprehend so little. There is much for you to learn before you can be queen.
Mother!
Oh man.
Ansarek? Are you seeing this?
You have heard my voice in your dreams,
What?
Great Queen.
Oh my god.
The Harbinger.
Yes, of the empire that was.
My
The
goosebumps
old gods are
have
dead.
not.
The empire lies in ashes, and a shadow has fallen on your kingdom. But the blood of the old gods can make your people powerful again.
Oh my
Your
word.
reign could last for eternity. All you have to do is take my hand.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Your words are tempting, but the cost is too great. I would never risk my kingdom for such power.
Mother, who are you talking to?
Oh my word.
Ghosts, dearest. As always, they are my ready counsel.
I'm not sorry for what I said. I only want our people to be great once more.
Greatness is fleeting. What we must do now is endure. Your time will come, child, but only when you are ready.
Bruh.
You done?
You're not the only one seeing ghosts, Mother.
How sad to have a queen so wise, and yet so ignorant to the call of destiny.
What?
Her name is Xaladath. You had your chance, Mother. With this power, Azj-Kahet is unbound. We will rise. We will conquer. And together, we will finally claim our destiny.
Long live Queen Azrak.
Oh my word, bro. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. I legitimately don't even know what to say after that. I honestly don't know what I don't know what to say. I'm not even kidding. Like, what? Okay. Um, what? Okay, so, like, this is gonna be a weird take, right? Because I haven't played Dragonflight, so I'm assuming, like, this whole, uh, whatever place she said there, as Kahet, there we go, Ash Kahet, was a raid in Dragonflight. Man, I'm missing out on so much. If you watched my previous, video from yesterday, the World of Warcraft, reaction to the animated cinematic that they put out, which is absolutely amazing, by the way. The energy in Warcraft is back, and honestly, I feel like I can't be the only OG vanilla player who's just feeling like, their roots beckon at them. Like, I'm just like, oh my god, I've never been called so hard before out by a game. Like, this is the hype behind this is amazing, and I'm just like, I'm really happy to see all Blizzard's franchises with this rejuvenated energy. Not only World of Warcraft, but Diablo, and even the younger franchise Overwatch as well has been coming pretty hard in the past couple seasons with some rejuvenated energy, and they all the franchises seem like they're on the right track. This story in this cinematic was amazing. In the description it says, "As the might of the Nerubian kingdom, Aj Kahet falters, their queen must decide the choices she's willing to make to ensure her people's survival." So there is some context I'm missing as to. I was wondering, like, okay, so what was the queen talking about in terms of like enduring? Like, what was the reason why their kingdom lost power? The daughter seemed like she was mad because, I guess, is it just that their kingdom got forgotten about? Like, they haven't, like, I don't know. Are they supposed to, like, conquer over other nations? Are they just supposed to, like how do they? In what sense do they thrive? Right. So I'm confused, but if Aj Kahet was a raid that was in Dragonflight, y'all gotta let me know how fun it was. And, like, honestly, I guess I'm just looking forward to the follow up with the daughter having you know shickety shanked her mama. That was wild. That was so well done. Again, I think the even though this was done in like a still frame kind of thing, it still felt like, how many frames per second is this? Like, or you know what I mean? Like, I don't even understand. I just don't understand. This was so good. Was this like 2 frames a second or something like this? Like, the pacing of this was so well done, and the voicing was so well done, and I don't know how it gets better than this. Like, I really think, like, they have all the players, not only the current players, but us old school players in a chokehold right now, being like, "Yep, gotta play it, absolutely gotta play it." I think my favorite part. I just want to go back to it real quick if I can find it here. My favorite part was when Mama Spider looks up at the wall and the view changes when the portal's about to open. I think if I can just go back to, yeah, right about here. I think this is actually, it's the most replayed part of the video, so that's actually really cool. Everyone's like, everybody had the same reaction, right?
Derek,
So right about, I'm just gonna turn it down a
are
little
you
bit.
seeing this?
So hold on, what was the daughter's name?
Azarek,
Azarek.
are you seeing this?
Oh, the voice. Yeah, this view
You
right
have
here,
heard my voice in your dreams,
dude.
great queen.
That wide angle parallax kind of thing. Um, oh my god. Basically, what's happening here and why it looks so cool is that we are, like, it's like the center of the screen. I'm just gonna put my mouse across the screen. The center of the screen seems to be here, right? And it's like the what we're seeing is like wrapping around. I got my hand here. What we're seeing is like, if that line is where my mouse was, what we're seeing is like wrapping around that, and like, So it's like you're taking almost like oh man, it's like when you take like a 360 image, because I'm a photographer videographer. It's like when you take a 360 image and on like a 3D camera, and when you zoom out of the picture, you see it in a globe like a sphere. When you zoom in, the sides can feel so stretched around you, and you got to scroll, and it's like the image comes around you in this like swoopy kind of wave thing. It's almost like the same thing when you're viewing a 3D image on like Facebook or something, and you're trying to like scroll around it, and it just looks a little weird. They use that effect so fantastically here, not horizontally, but vertically. And right where the mouse is like the cutoff point where the image is like wrapping around towards us. And at the same time, I believe it's scaling in a little bit. Let's just let it play.
You have heard my voice.
It feels like it's scaling in a little bit, and I think that's because of the way that the image is pushing out. If I could put a line across the screen, the image is like pushing out on the upper half and like sucking in
Your dreams.
on the bottom half a little bit. It's a weird effect. It's like some parallax zoom effect, and absolutely very cool, very cool. I want them to continue pushing the limits of cinematography. I mean, already their animations and cinematography is fantastic, and whether it's in house or whether they, sometimes these big companies hire out external cinematics teams that make cinematics for a living. I'm not saying the WoW team does that. I actually don't know what in this case, I would guess, I would assume, I'm not saying I'm right, but I would assume that this is made in-house just because it's more still images. Whereas the 2D animation that they came out with that I reacted to yesterday, please go check out that video. That one, I would love to know whether it was made in-house or whether it was made by a external studio. Um, I as far as their other franchises, everything in my experience I know is made in-house. So I would assume it's the same thing with these World of Warcraft things, but they're not main cinematics. They're not like the main cinematics of the game release. So that's why I question like, okay, was this put off to an external team or not? But either way, absolutely amazing cinematography, and I want them to keep pushing things like this, because just like in the animated cinematic that they put out, there was that one scene where it was just like what when like the Night of Illyria went like Super Saiyan, and like her like you had like the camera from the top down giving you this really wide angle view on like her forehead and eyes, and how she was going like Super Saiyan, which made like the rest of her body look really elongated. And again, it was just a super powerful way to explore how certain lenses can make the emotional effect you're trying to give off that more powerful. So, oh, hats off to that. This is one of my favorite
Great
parts
queen.
of the entire, yeah, of the entire thing, dude. Super cool.
The Harbinger.
The harbinger of death. No, it's super cool. I think the cinematic is 10 out of 10. The energy and WoW is so back. And like I said, go check out my merch shop or something. Go buy something from merch shop. Go watch all my VODs. So, this dude can get in on the release when it drops on August 26th, I believe. And you guys got to let me know what you think of this cinematic, honestly, because I thought this was 10 out of 10, man. I can't wait to get back into the lore and kind of get my feet wet again and get used to what's going on, because I'm a little bit lost, I'll be completely honest. But regardless, I still enjoyed that, I think, as much as anybody who's in the know how. So, like I said, drop your thoughts down in the comments below. And as always, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.